Today on We Really Like Musicals and we have opinions about them, so we made this podcast to tell you our opinions about them, parentheses the musicals. We're talking about Disney's Moana. That's right, make way, make way. This episode is here to help you find happiness right where you are. So if you've just been staring at the edge of the water, we're here to put the wind in your sails, because it's time to find home. We know the way. What can I say except you're welcome, boat snack.
We have opinions, so we made this podcast to tell you our opinion.
Really like musicals. Jazz hands.
Boat snack. Nothing. Never mind.
Should I have said it differently?
Nope. Perfect.
No, you say it how I'm supposed to say it.
Boat snack.
Boat snack.
No,
that
smack.
right?
Did you
Did I
say smack?
No, I said
you did.
smack. I said snack.
Okay.
Boat snack. Hey everybody, welcome to We Really Like Musicals and we have opinions about them, so we made this podcast to tell you our opinions about them, parentheses the musicals. Guys, this week we're talking about Moana, aka don't pay attention to any of the actual story, just come and see it because Lin-Manuel Miranda sings in it and apparently The Rock can sing too. Thanks at TrueMan16 for that alternate title. Guys, if you have alternate titles, just hit us up on that twit. Or that Insta. What are we on Twitter? A WRLM podcast. And on Instagram, We Really Like Musicals. It's simple. Guys, I'm James. And with me, as always...
Oh, sorry. And I'm Elise. See, we never introduced ourselves, so now I'm not practiced.
I know. Do you want to practice it again?
Yeah, let's practice.
Hey, everybody. My name's James.
Oh, sorry.
No, one more time.
Again.
Hey, everybody. My name's Elise.
And I'm James.
Okay. We'll figure it out. Well, anyways, guys, today we have an exciting episode because we are talking about Moana. You know,
Moana.
That movie that's like less than a year old.
Oh, yeah. 2016, baby.
You said 2016 like you graduated 2016. 2016. This was my second time seeing Moana, and it was a joy the first time. It was a joy the second time. Elise, how many times have you seen Moana?
1, 2, 3, 4, 7, I believe.
1, 2, 3, 4, 7.
Yeah.
How many? Did you see it in theaters?
Okay, so first time I saw it in theaters. I have told you this, but I don't know if you remember this.
Me don't remember no things.
Wow. Okay. So first time I saw it in theaters, my friend and I accidentally went to this place that was ritzy AF, if you know what I'm talking about.
I think I do. Ritzy and fabulous.
Yep. How'd you know?
I know what the kids are talking about these days. Go on. Goanna.
Okay. So anyways, so we went in there and we had to see Moana because we had to, right? Well, they're like, hey guys, this ticket is like, I want to say like $16 for one ticket because it was so ritzy. We were like, well, YOLO. So we did it. But then the guilt started to set in. We were like, should we have paid that amount of money? I mean, that's practically the same amount you'd pay to buy the DVD.
Right.
That's just kind of unethical.
So
right?
you had just like buyer's remorse.
Yeah. So then we couldn't
But it's a good movie though. Did you not?
Well, we really struggled to enjoy it because we just were like, $16.
Yeah. You were like, we were going to go get a hamburger after this, and now there's no burger on the horizon.
I said, guess I can't pay my rent this month. But at least I got to see the Moana film. So anyways, it was kind of like I enjoyed it, but I was like, was it worth my $16? Was it?
Okay, but did you have a different experience out of the theaters?
So second time I saw it in theaters again.
Gosh.
Didn't learn my lesson.
No. How much did you pay this time?
That time I think it was like 10.
Better. You could go get the burger afterwards.
Better. Yeah, with the other $6 I had. Sorry, I was making fun of you.
It happens.
Yeah, it does. So then that time it was amazing. I mean, I loved it. I thought it was just the best film ever made.
I don't really.
Yes.
Really?
For real. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll have you explain the reasons why later.
Yeah. So I think I saw it thrice in theaters.
Okay.
And then after that, I saw it as like background a couple of times. Does that count? If it's just on in the background? Like I'm half watching it?
I don't know. I guess kind of, because maybe you're getting the song stuck in your head, you know?
Right. And then there was one time when I watched half of it and I had to go somewhere. So
did you pay $8 for that?
No, that was in the comfort of someone else's home.
So it's on Netflix now, guys.
I know.
If you haven't seen it, check it out. Netflix. And like, wait, I said if you haven't seen it, watch it on Netflix. Like, I assume everybody has Netflix now.
They do. Let's be real. And if you don't have Netflix, you have a cousin who has Netflix.
I'm glad you added that last part. If you don't have Netflix, you probably have cousins.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's fair to say. So anyways, go watch it, guys. If you've made it this far into the podcast, you've probably seen it, though.
Hopefully everyone's seen it. It's a great movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great movie for all ages, I would say.
Oh, 100%.
For people who haven't seen this movie, could you kind of summarize the plot?
Okay. So we got this girl, right?
We need to make this a segment, by the way. Elise summarizes the plot with a weird voice.
So
every time I ask you to summarize it, you're like, so there's this girl, yo. And I'm like, what the heck? Why don't you turn into Snoop Dogg? We should call this the Snoop Dogg synopsis.
Oh, but then it's like, what if Snoop Dogg doesn't come naturally? You know, and then something else happens.
Okay, we should name this segment. We're not going to do it right now, but we'll name this segment eventually. Guys,
we'll chat about
get ready. Upcoming episodes. Elise, summarize that plot.
Okay, so we got this girl, right? She lives on this island, right?
Right.
I need you to confirm all this. Make sure we saw the same movie.
Right.
So then she's like, I don't really want to be here anymore. You know? She's like, I kind of want to like be somewhere else. And she looks around and all that there is the ocean.
Everywhere.
So she says to herself, that's probably where I'm supposed to be, I guess. If I don't want to be here, what else is there?
Logical conclusion.
Yeah, and then her dad says, and she says, and then her grandma says, oh yeah. And so she says, bye-bye. And she leaves.
Maybe we shouldn't make this a segment.
Oh, it's taking too long. So they go, they fight bad guys, they're on the ocean, they become friends, they challenge each other, and life lessons are learned, people change, character development, other things. Then they get the job done, we all clap, the end, we cry.
We cry after the end.
Yes, because we were just so amazed and shocked and in awe.
And we just spent $16.
That made me cry. So
great summary.
Thank you.
I
spent a lot of time on it.
I think we get in the episode now. People get the gist of it, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think we're ready.
Maybe we should talk a little bit longer.
Longer?
So, okay. I can't recover from those sometimes.
I know.
And of course, we have fabulous music.
Oh, yeah.
From our good buddy Lin-Manuel Miranda, who, if you don't know,
now you know.
He did the music for Hamilton, as well as In the Heights, which we're going to watch In the Heights soon, I think. It needs to be done. And Moana's great music. It sounds, you can definitely hear Lin-Manuel's style in this musical.
Well, I remember when you first watched it, you said, it sounds like Hamilton. And I was like, huh? Because I hadn't seen Hamilton at that point.
Yeah, it sounds a lot like Hamilton.
I don't quite agree.
Well, I don't think, not the style sounds like Hamilton, but his trademark melodies. The melodies are similar to Hamilton. Like the da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. That's like Eliza. You know?
Okay, yeah. I hear it.
You hear it. You heard it. You heard it here first, folks.
You heard it first.
You gotta... I don't know. I got so excited to say that sentence. I freaked out.
It's kind of like a remix.
So what do you like about the music?
Great question, James.
Thanks.
I'll tell you. I like that there are a couple different styles, throughout the mix. But there's this Was that were you agreeing with me or
Yeah,
were you
but I just, for some
vomiting?
reason, I turned into the caterpillar from Alice in Wonderland.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'd say probably never do that again.
Okay.
But anyways, it's just the kind of music that makes me dance all night.
Shake your little booty.
Well, I was going to say that, but I thought, I've already used that phrase. Maybe we should come up with a new one.
I think I said jiggle your little butt.
So that's...
So I said
that's
shake your little
different enough.
booty this time. We could make up another butt shaking phrase if you want to.
Yeah.
What do you got?
Or how about we say something like, wiggle your earlobes.
On your butt?
Oh, I'm using a different body part.
Oh, that's weird.
Well,
Nobody dances with their ears. Unless you're Alfalfa from the Little Rascals.
Well, some people can move their ears up and down,
You're using
without
your hand
touching
right
them.
now. Oh.
No.
So that's what you liked about the music, huh?
Yeah, it makes me want to dance, makes me want to sing. Also, just there's those couple songs that are like inspiring,
There are some, yeah. How Far I'll Go. That's a good song.
It is.
Very
it is.
inspiring.
It's a great song.
Obviously, Moana's speaking about reaching the horizon, going to where she's never been before. She's talking about literally leaving an island and going out and seeing what she hasn't seen. But I guess metaphorically for someone else, it's just like taking that step away from your comfort zone and striving for the things that you are passionate about. Well, she's very passionate about the ocean, which her name, Moana, means ocean. So, I mean, obviously she's passionate about it, just like I'm passionate about James's.
Wow.
Yeah.
You went there.
I did.
Can we just compare that song for a second to Let It Go in Frozen?
Yeah, let's compare it. What do you want to compare about it? Sounds like you have something. Oh, I don't know.
No, I was just going to say, I feel like this is, in this movie, kind of what Let It Go was for Frozen, where that was kind of like the inspiring, you've got to just kind of let loose, you don't have to hold up to all these expectations. This is sort of a similar vibe, but it's like inspiring you to go beyond what you think you can do and achieve.
Yeah, I never thought about that comparison. I think just from a stylistic standpoint, personally, I like the one in Moana more. Yeah. I like Frozen's music a lot. We should do a Frozen episode at some point. But
I'm down.
I'm up.
We're going to miss each other then.
I just stylistically, I like Moana's song more. I think it's less commercial sounding. It sounds like Frozen.
It has that sound that you are not crazy about.
Right. It's very radio, I guess. Mm-hmm. Whereas in Moana's soundtrack, although it has moments of songs that sound like that, it's very influenced by the Polynesian style that it's based on. Mm-hmm. So I think I like Moana's soundtrack more than Frozen, if that's what we're talking about. Yeah,
I mean, that wasn't the question, but that's certainly a route we could go.
But yeah, you're right. They do have very similar messages. I never thought about that. And now I will every night.
Okay, well, that's good.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite song in this musical?
I think my favorite song has gotta be, I think it has to be what we already said.
How Far I'll Go?
Yeah, that's gotta be it. Because I felt very inspired by that. I feel like I could move mountains.
Did you know there's a line where the sky meets the sea?
Well, yeah. The song taught me that.
I never knew that.
Now you know.
If you don't know, now you know, Lin-Manuel Miranda.
What's your favorite song?
I like so many songs in this musical. Seriously,
Same.
It's hard to pick a favorite because it just depends on what mood I'm in. I probably wouldn't listen to How Far I'll Go a bunch, but Where You Are, that's a really good song. Where You Are.
Oh,
I love that song. I think that's probably one of my favorite ones because it's a fun scene too. Just kicking off the musical basically.
It's very upbeat. It's got a lot of different harmonies and voices and
Then talking about coconuts so much. It's so fun. Consider the coconut.
Chandeliers.
I'm like, I will consider it.
Yeah, we never say at the end what our conclusion is.
I know that should be the end of that song. So, what'd you guys think about the coconut?
That's
Tweet
the entire
us the
point.
hashtag at the bottom of the movie.
Well, I guess we kind of do talk about it because then they open the coconut and it's all dusty inside.
I never thought of it as dusty. That's
Well,
weird.
it looks kind of dusty, like
I guess so.
dust got in there.
I thought it kind of
Somehow.
looked like it was burnt on the inside, like popcorn.
Can I ask you, is that a real thing that happens to coconuts?
Well, I'm sure they rot and like get diseased.
Yeah, but is that really what they look like?
I'm going to say yes.
Okay, done.
This movie did its research. I don't know why they would make up black coconuts on the inside.
Well,
now.
I mean, they made up this whole curse where everything,
But did
is
they,
taken
or is
over by
that-
the darkness.
Is that an actual like Polynesian legend or something?
Well, okay, all right, valid. But I'm saying either way, whether it's a legend or whether it was made up for this movie, it's still not really real, right?
All right.
So regardless,
I don't think it's made up. I think they can actually get diseases like that. This is such a fun topic to talk about. I'm gonna listen to the Moana episode, and I wonder what they'll talk about. Coconut disease. Not what I was expecting.
well, everybody wants to know because I mean, I'm sure that ever since this movie came out, people have been really interested in growing coconut trees.
I don't think so.
I know I have, for one.
Have you really?
Yeah, I said if I had a big backyard, I would have multiple coconut trees.
So that's
Why
probably
not?
my favorite song is Where You Are.
Wait, where I am?
My favorite song is Where You Are. So, North Carolina.
Don't tell them my location.
It says it on Twitter.
They're gonna come plant coconut trees in my yard.
Oh no. It's only what I've always wanted.
But they're gonna be diseased because that's the prank.
What a great prank. Guys, if you pull this prank off, call me at 1-800. What am I talking about?
1-800, I don't care. Leave me alone.
Speaking of I don't care, is there any song in this musical where you're like, I don't care,
Well,
don't like it, don't want it?
I want to answer that by saying this. No. But I also want to say that I feel like a lot of people do not like the Shiny song.
Yeah.
I want to take a stand right now and say that I love that song.
I love it too.
I think it's divine.
No, I think it's divine as well. I think it's a fun song. I think
It's crabulous.
it's a C. And crabulous.
Oh, I see.
Um,
Why'd you just spit all over yourself?
I don't know why I spit over myself. I think if you know why Lin-Manuel Miranda wrote this song too, I think you would appreciate it more.
Do you have some insight on this?
Maybe I do, but maybe we'll get there when I ask you to rate my facts.
Wow, I'm excited.
So,
Go on.
yeah, no, Shiny is a great song. I don't know why. I think maybe the scene itself was a little disturbing, but I like the
Yeah.
scene too. It reminds me of the Oogie Boogie scene in The Nightmare Before Christmas. Have you seen that?
Yeah, as background.
Okay, we'll watch it this Christmas as one of ours
Oh, yeah.
musicals. But it reminds me of that scene. And I just think it's fun. Like creepy stuff like that. It's always been in Disney movies. So like get used to it. I mean, did
I
you see
think-
Dumbo?
Would you just call me?
Did you see Dumbo?
Yes, I saw.
But like Pink Elephants on Parade is weird. Heffalumps and Woozles is weird. Like there's a history of weird scenes in Disney movies, and I think this is another example of that. Ursula is terrifying in The Little
Poor
Mermaid.
unfortunate soul.
Yeah, those poor unfortunate
in
souls. That's so
pain.
creepy.
Indeed. But yeah, I think that it's just because he's the villain and he's scary, you know?
hmm
I think people are just kind of like, ooh, yikes, kind of a dark scene. Don't really want to
Yeah.
think about that one. But also, I think maybe it helps to know who plays that character because he is just such a funny guy, anyways. That it's like you don't care that he's a villain; you just love him anyway.
Yeah. So
You know?
will you enlighten us who plays that character?
No,
Oh, okay.
will you?
Yeah, I will.
Let's say it together.
His name is Jermaine Clement. And do we want to say what TV show and what comedy group he was a part of?
Yeah, you do.
Okay. The Flight of the Conchords.
Flight of the Conchords.
And he's got a great voice.
He does.
Least favorite song for me. Let's see. What's the one where she sings to the lava monster at the end?
I have crossed the horizon to find you.
Is it Know Who You Are? Yes.
It's probably like Reprise.
I think it's
something.
I think it's called Know Who You Are. It's not a bad song because I like all these songs.
This is not who you are.
Yes.
You don't like that?
No, I like it. I'm just trying to pick my least favorite. I think that song.
It
doesn't feel like a full song to me.
Yeah.
I think that's the only reason it's my least favorite. That's all I'm saying, Elise. Stop crying. Why are you crying so much?
I'm sorry. It's just I'm emotional about that song because that was my mom's favorite song before.
Before what?
Nothing. I don't want to talk about it. Let's move on.
Do you want to rate my facts?
Yeah.
Now it's time to play Rate My Facts.
And that's a fact.
All right. Well, this first fact has to do with what we were talking about with the song Shiny. So Lin-Manuel Miranda stated that the character of Tomatoa, the giant crab, was a tribute to musician David Bowie. Because David Bowie also died last year, in the year Moana came out.
What?
Yeah. And so he did this song as a tribute to David Bowie.
But you know how I know that David Bowie died then?
I don't know.
Because 2016, year of all deaths.
Okay.
That's when everyone died, James. I'm serious. Everybody. You died.
So who are we making this for? There's nobody out there.
All of our ghost buddies? Who are you going to call?
Ghost buddies. Well, hey, ghost buddies. Thanks for listening this week. Did you know that David Bowie was... No, okay.
Okay, that's... Sorry, I distracted.
Seriously, yes.
I think that's cool. I give that a 9.
Big old 9 for the David Bowie tribute. If you like David Bowie and you listen to this song, you'll be like, yeah, totally influenced. So I got a 9 for that one. Sweet.
Yeah, you did.
With fact number 2, are you ready? I'm winding up. I'm about to throw it across the plate.
Oh no, it's a different musical. I don't dance, I know you can. Not a chance.
The genie's lamp from Aladdin can be seen on Tomatoa's shell.
Yeah, do you watch those like Easter egg videos where they...
I did watch it from Moana. Moana has a bunch of Easter eggs.
Yeah, so I feel like I might have known that.
Yeah.
But I didn't remember it off the top of my head. So, yeah, I give that an 8.
Sweet.
I love me some Aladdin.
It happens so fast. Like, I don't like why do the animators even do it that fast?
I mean, because I think they like to be able to keep it this mystery and then like reveal it later and then be like, ha, losers. Nobody saw that.
Got you.
They take a lot of pride in their work.
I guess so.
I guess so.
Was that? You're welcome?
Yeah. I don't know.
You know what? Let's just take a time right now, since we're talking about you're welcome.
Mm-hmm.
In the middle of Rate My Facts, I think we need to, we need to talk about something, because I was on the internet and I stumbled across this recording of it's the song You're Welcome from Moana, but it's Kendrick Lamar singing it.
What?
I know.
Kendrick who?
Lamar.
Oh my gosh. The Kendrick Lamar?
Yeah. And he does a cover. For real. This really happened.
How long do you think we could talk about this?
I don't know. Should we just play the song?
Yeah, let's just play it.
Okay, I see what's happening. Well, yeah. You're face to face with greatness and it's strange, yeah. Don't even know how you feel, it's adorable. It's nice to see that humans never change, yeah. Open your eyes, let's begin. It's me, Maui, breathe it in. It's a lot, the hair, the body, yeah. When you're staring at a demigod Moana, you're welcome. For the tides, the sun, the sky, it's okay, you're welcome. Moana, you're welcome. It's okay, you're welcome. I'm just an ordinary Dimmy guy. What has two thumbs and pulled up the sky when you were high? When nights got cold, who stole your fire from below? You're looking at him, yo. Oh, also I lasso the sun. You're welcome to stretch the days and bring you fun. Also I harness the breeze. You're welcome to fill your sails and shake your trees. You're welcome. What can I say except you're welcome? For the islands I pulled from the sea, there's no need to pray. It's okay, it's okay. You're welcome. I guess it's just my way of being me. You're welcome. Well, come to think of it, kid, honestly I could go on and on. I can explain every natural phenomenon. The tide, the grass, the ground. Oh, that was Maui just messing around. I killed an eel, I buried his guts. Sprouted a tree, now you've got coconuts. What is the lesson? What is the takeaway? Don't mess with Maui when he's on a breakaway. And the tapestry here in my skin is a map of the victories I win. Look where I've been, I make everything happen. Look at that mean mini Maui just tippity tapping. Ha, 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 ha. Hey, you're welcome. Anyway, let me say you're welcome for the wonderful world you know. It's okay, you're welcome. Come to think of it, I gotta go. It's your day to say you're welcome. Cause I'm gonna need that boat. Sailing away, you're welcome. Cause now we can do everything but float. You're welcome.
Okay, obviously that we didn't find that on the internet. We made that. Thanks to my brothers for helping out with that. My little brothers. Preach.
Thing 1 and thing 2.
That's them, Nathan and Daniel. Thanks for helping us out with that song. That was stupid. All right, moving on. Continuing with Rate My Facts.
Ate my facts.
You ate my facts. No, I was hungry.
Can we change it to 8 my facts?
Yeah, why not?
In hopes that like you'll get 8 and not even 10. You just want 8.
We should just from now on call it 8 My Facts and see if listeners know it or if they notice it or...
They won't.
Okay, well, we'll just do it anyways. And then
Okay.
we'll giggle to ourselves because that's all we do anyways with this podcast.
Very true. If we're giggling, can I just be like, hee 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 hee?
Yeah.
Okay,
Perfect.
awesome.
Okay. Here's your last fact to rate.
All right.
Originally, Hey Hey, the
Hey.
rooster.
Oh,
Hey.
sorry. I thought you were talking to me.
Originally, Hey Hey was a smart animal, and Disney was going to delete him from the movie, but they lowered his IQ to bring the movie a funny aspect. So I think he was supposed to be like a funny sidekick or something, but smart, like talking, like the dragon in Mulan, maybe, or I don't know.
That kind of thing.
Yeah.
Here's my question. It always bothered me why the pig didn't make it on the adventure.
Yeah.
Like when you first see him, he has like an obvious role. Like he looks like he might have been number 2 on the call sheet. His name is Piggy.
His name's Pua.
It's what translates to Piggy.
Miss Pua.
So anyways, it's clear that he's an important character, and then he doesn't even get to go on any part of her journey with her.
Oh, another Easter egg. There's one point where like a rug is getting like dusted and then it falls on the pig.
Okay.
And that rug is the
Magic carpet.
magic. Yeah. Okay.
Really?
Yeah. It's the magic carpet from Aladdin.
Oh. Huh. Wait, what was the actual fact?
That Hey Hey was supposed to be smart.
Oh. Mm-hmm. I mean, I guess I still have questions about like if that really meant he was gonna have a voice. So since I don't know all the answers, I'm gonna give it a 5.
Well, but see, okay, here's the thing though. Let's say he didn't have a voice still.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
This would have changed the movie a lot because a smart chicken would never have eaten the heart of Tafiti?
Tafiti.
Tafiti?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So
Yes.
they would have had to rewrite some of that because, I mean, part of Hey Hey's deal is he like swallows rocks and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So they would have had to change that.
Well, a smart one might, hold it in his mouth, waiting until Moana could accept it.
Okay. So they wouldn't have to change it that much.
Mayhaps.
All right. I guess that's fine.
Oh, that's the last fact.
Yeah, but do you want to play Fact or Fake now?
Fact or fake?
Now that's a fact. Baby. Okay, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Number 1 fact. All the noises that Pua, the pig, makes are real pig noises. He isn't voiced by a human.
Okay.
Second fact. The animators originally envisioned Maui as being bald.
Mm-mm.
Third fact. When compared to other Disney princesses, one of the directors believes Moana is most similar to Jasmine, but more extreme.
Is that just because of race or something?
No, they're not even similar in race.
I don't know. I just feel like that was like a race thing.
No.
Okay. You know what? I'm going to say that fact number 2 is false because I know that Maui is based on a real life, well, how real is a legend? I don't know. But based on a legend, and I think that there were like many drawings and sketches, and I don't think he was bald in those legendary stories.
Good reasoning.
Solid, right?
Solid reasoning.
Yeah.
Is that your final answer?
Regis, it is.
Wrong.
Dang it.
Yeah. The animators originally wanted him to be bald. Yeah. I don't know why. I no clue. Doesn't make sense to me.
All right. I tried my best.
Well, do you want to give it a second go?
Yeah, I mean, I guess the pig thing. I don't know.
Nope, the pig thing was real.
What's the last one? I forgot already. Oh, Jasmine? See, because it was a race thing.
No, because the actual fact here, I did one of my classic twisteroos.
Love those.
He actually compared Moana to Mulan. He thought she was most similar to Mulan.
Moulin Rouge?
Moulin Rouge. He was like, what's Moana similar to? A windmill in France. Okay, well, you failed miserably on that challenge.
Well, all I can do is the best of my ability.
Amen. I find it interesting that the pig noises were made by a real pig because then the chicken noises weren't made by a real chicken. Well, some of it was. It was mixed. But it was also voiced by, what's his name? Alan Tudyk?
Ah, good old Alan.
He's in lots of stuff. He was in A Knight's Tale. He's the redhead guy. He was the pirate in Dodgeball.
Why wouldn't they just use chicken noises?
I guess they needed it to say, hey, hey. Oh, but the guy that suggests that they should eat hey, hey, that is also his voice. So he's suggesting that he eats himself.
Cannibalism at its finest.
Ate that fact.
All right. Good.
All right. I think that, guys, normally I test Elise's skills on lyrics. Mm-hmm. And this week, we're turning the tables. Because turning
tables.
That's what I'm talking about. Elise knows every word to this musical, I think.
I think so. You probably could have. If you did fill in the blank, maybe that'd be hard. But
yeah.
Otherwise, probably got this. Because, I have listened to this soundtrack.
Moany of times?
Ooh, no.
1 million times?
No, keep going. One more.
A mousin? No, okay. We should have stopped it too.
No, I wanted you to go one more.
Appreciate that.
That's usually where you shine the most. Nope. Yeah, so a lot was the answer. A lot of times. It's been on the freaking loop. Straight up in my head forever. Ever since 2K16.
The year of death.
The year of many deaths. But we got Moana out of it, so I'll take it. Yeah. You can have everybody. Just give me Moana.
Wow.
I'd like to take that back.
Okay.
Just kidding. Okay, are you ready?
I am ready to play. What song is that from?
Hey, wait a second, I gotta know. What song is that from?
I'm
Is
ready.
the song over?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, here you go. Number 1 lyric. Super easy. If you don't get this, you're fired.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna find a new podcast co-host.
All right. Won't
All
be
right.
that difficult. I'm replaceable.
You are replaceable. That's do you know that song?
Nope.
Beyonce.
Do I lose?
Yeah, you
I
lose.
lose this game?
No, that was a bonus one. But
Okay.
you still, I'm not too happy that you missed that. Okay. This lyric goes like this.
Hmm.
Manatu atu taku
Gosh.
pele pele.
How is that easy?
Cause super easy.
So many of these songs have weird...
Have you ever been to Polynesia?
No, but I like their sauce. Thanks, Chick-fil-A.
That's probably the most American thing you've ever said.
That's not a... I mean, what? Say it again.
I had to start you off with an easy one.
It's not easy.
Manatu atu taku pele pele. Humu humu nuka nuka apawa'a.
I mean... What?
Just take a guess.
I don't know. Maybe it's going to be some weird title.
No, it's called Innocent Warrior.
Innocent Warrior. So that's near the beginning of the...
Yeah, so I believe that's the one where she is a little baby.
Little
Spoiled
baby.
little baby.
Little Moana baby. Crawling on the beach with your little turtle.
Baby.
Your little heart of Tafiti.
Well, she hasn't found that yet.
Baby.
Oh, you're really upset about this. So she finds like the little shells and the ocean is luring her in.
Yeah,
And
creepy.
doing the whole like thing where they tilt their heads at each other, like in
Yeah, like-
Tarzan. They probably
like-
stole that from Tarzan.
Probably. Can you sing it for me?
Nope.
Okay.
It starts.
Good thing I
see,
asked.
it starts with a different lyric where it's like, all right, bonk. Got that one wrong. Let's go to our second lyric.
I mean, that was tough.
I know. I want to start you off with something interesting.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. This one's easy for real. C'est la vie, mon ami.
That's easy for real?
It really
That's
is.
like
easy.
French. Maybe shiny?
Shiny. Yeah, you're right.
Yes.
Great job. Good work.
Thanks, David Bowie.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, number 3. You'll be okay. In time, you'll learn. Just as I did.
Oh, boy. You'll be okay. In time, you'll learn. Just as I did. I feel like that's something the grandma would say. But when does she say it? That's the question. What song is that from?
It's as if our title is coming into play.
Maybe Where You Are. Is it in Where You Are?
Bing, bing, bing.
Is it really?
Bing, 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 bang theory. Yep. You got it right.
Oh, sweet. I didn't get bonked. I got
learn
binged.
just as I did.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if you would have done that,
You'll
if you would
be
have sang
okay. Yeah.
it.
All right. Beep, 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 beep.
Make way, make way.
One, it's time you knew. Okay. You ready for number 4?
Bring it out of your face and into my ears.
Oh, okay. We'll try.
Out of the face and into the ears.
Different musical.
Oh,
James, what song is this from?
yeah.
We tell the stories of our elders in a never-ending chain.
For sure. We know the way.
Yeah, that was easy.
You should have started
slice
me
of
on that
pie. Slice of humble pie.
I love that song.
I figured you
Know
would.
the way.
Okay, number 5, Staying Alive. Last one. James, what song is this from? It's like the tide, always falling and rising.
It's like the tide, always falling and rising too.
Nope, not 2.
It's like the tide too, always falling too And Rising 2.
Oh, there's an extra one. You're leaving one out.
2. There's 2 2s?
2 3s.
It's like the tide, always rising and falling. Gosh, I feel like I should know this. How far I'll go?
Bonk.
I am Moana, is what I meant to say.
Bing, bing.
Really?
Yeah, Song of Ancestors. I am Moana.
I am
the
Moana.
girl who loves my island. Let's sing 2 different parts of the song at once.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
I am the girl who loves my island. I am the
My
girl
grandma
who loves
is a
the
stingray.
sea. It calls me.
Names. That'd be funny if she
Like
said,
loser.
It calls me names.
Okay, well, you got 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 4 out of 5,
2,
didn't
3,
you?
4, 5.
Yeah, almost all of them. You stayed
'cause
alive.
A little bit of Moana in my life.
A little bit of Maui by my side.
A little bit of hey hey's what I need.
A little bit of puas. Indeed.
Oh, worth it. Did we play the Kendrick Lamar song already? Yeah, we did.
You really
Do you
are.
want to play it again?
Oh, please play it again.
Oh, that'd be funny. And go.
You guys know that you can skip forward 10 seconds on the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
If at any time you feel like you're not interested.
I like the comedy in this musical.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's very funny. Very lighthearted for such a... Really, like, the message of the movie is very... It's not shallow. It's very inspiring.
Good ocean word. What was your favorite comedic moment?
Oh, the fish peeing you, maybe?
Really?
That's
You
funny.
know, I expected that to be your favorite moment, but you did not laugh very hard at that comment.
Well, I don't have to wet myself every time I hear a joke that I like.
You do have to. That's the only way we're gonna know how much
Them's
you
the
like
rules.
it. I like the continuous him throwing her off the boat and her keep popping up on the boat.
That's a
I
good.
find that to be grade A
That's a
humor.
funny sequence. I like that.
I suck on that.
I suck on that.
I think that, like, the first time I watched it, I really wasn't with the whole hey hey thing. I thought it was trying too hard, and I thought it just
No.
wasn't very funny.
No.
But I think a lot of that was the $16 movie ticket talking.
Oh yeah.
Because the second time I came around, I thought it was pretty funny.
Yeah, like I think they could have turned it into like a Minion situation, where like Hey Hey is like the only comic relief, but like a lot of what Hey Hey does is subtle background stuff. And I love when he falls off the boat the first time and he just pops up with like his legs
His
pop
little
out
legs. Mm-hmm.
That's funny.
Yep. No, yeah, that's definitely something you would do.
Float upside down in the ocean. Totes James.
When I saw that, I was like, James would do that. Guys, am I right? Oh, also, the other thing I wanted to say is this is something I talked about a lot when the movie came out, but now that it's been out since, 2K16, Year of Deaths,
Year of Deaths.
I haven't really spoken up about this issue a lot lately. So I just feel like it's good to mention again that I am very impressed with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's singing voice.
Yeah.
And I was very ecstatic about it when it came out. And now, it's like we've all just gotten used to it. We've all been blessed, and now we're like, give me more.
No, yeah, I love it. I think he does a great job. When they first said that he was in this movie, I was like, oh, he's been popping up in everything, it seems like. He's in Jumanji. He's in Baywatch. He's in wrestling. Does he still wrestle?
He's in commercials, probably.
Was he in Fate, the Fate of the Furious, probably? Was he in that movie?
Who isn't in that movie?
Exactly. It just seems like another movie they're going to shove Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson in. And
Between a rock and a hard place.
Exactly. But I think he fit this movie. Like, So that was my mentality going into this movie. And then when I saw it, I was like, no, he fits this part totally. And he's like the same descent. Like everybody in this movie, I think, with like maybe one exception, all the voice actors are of Polynesian descent. Which is interesting. Good job, Disney.
I think that he is a really good voice actor too, and I don't know what all he's voice acted in.
I don't think he's been in any voice acting because I saw an interview where he said that he was very self-conscious about the voice acting to where he was like acting or he was asking other voice actors like, am I doing okay? And he said like this was like the hardest job in the like entertainment world is voice acting. Yeah,
because they always say, acting is reacting. And I know when you're doing that sort of thing, I don't know how much, reacting you're really able to do because you're mostly by yourself. And
you have to use your imagination.
Your imagination.
Oh, that sounds... I'm going to take a quick little puke.
Go for it.
You have to use your imagination a lot more when you voice act. Like when I laugh at your jokes.
Come again?
I'm just saying, I have to pretend you're funny.
My Uber's here. I have to go.
Uber? I hardly know her.
No, see now I can't laugh.
Oh, come on. You know jokes. You know what jokes are, right?
Well, apparently not, okay? What I was trying to say before you had to get all personal and rude, I was just trying to say, good job, The Rock. Great job. And
he rocked
keep rocking.
Socks.
Rock and roll.
Gosh, I don't know what else to say. Except you're welcome.
You're welcome.
Earlier you said that this is like one of your favorite movies of all time, you think.
Did I say that?
You said
rewind the tape.
You said one of the best movies. Maybe not your favorite, but
I think I said one of the best films of all time.
Yes, so explain to me your reasoning behind this, because I don't not disagree. I think it's a great film, probably one of the most loved films recently. Loved by the masses.
Yeah.
They're a family that lives next door, the Masses family.
And you just hear them talking about it a lot?
Yeah, they have a Moana flag in their front yard.
They won't freaking shut up about it. Maybe they'll hear this and get the hint. Here's what I'm going to say. When Frozen came out, we all were applauding it because, and maybe we'll go into that later, but because there was the theme was about like sisterly love and how like that kind of love is what breaks all bonds. And that's like a really cool new thing that like normally people don't put in movies. So it was like a new awesome thing to praise. And then with Moana, I really liked the fact that there's no
romantic love.
Right. Yeah, that was not even involved. You have the aspect of her father, like from the beginning, preparing her to be chief of the village. There's no talk about like, well, one day when you get married, then you can be the chief's wife. And then, and he's just like, yeah, so when you become of age, you're going to be the chief and that's what you'll do. And he's preparing her. He's educating her. She knows what she wants. She's like totally capable to be complete leader to these people. But she also has like other goals she wants to achieve. And she's also motivated by helping others. I just think like her character as a whole there's a lot of depth to it. There's a lot going on. It's a kid's movie. I think she's a cool character to look up to.
There's nothing wrong with a nice romantic movie, but it's nice to see something different, especially with Disney. It seemed like the same formula for a while. And so I think that's kind of what the praise is with this movie, is that it is breaking that formula. It's Disney kind of taking a risk. And I think it really paid off.
And then, let's talk about Maui.
Let's talk about Maui.
Which, by the way, we all say Maui. But in the movie, Moana likes to say Maui. Have you noticed that?
Noe.
Classic. Yeah. that's just a side note. That's just for everybody to ponder at home. Anyways, so then we've got Maui, and he's got his whole thing where he earns his tattoos, and he's got this history of, being abandoned, and now he like has put all his self-worth into a hook, and he thinks that like without this hook he's nothing. So there's like that whole thing going on, but then he's also very proud of everything he's done, and he feels like he's like insecure, but he tries to like put on this very big masculine, like I'm amazing type of vibe. And then like they learn to work together, which is, this pair is a weird pair to put together, but it worked. And they kind of taught each other, There's that one scene in the beginning where they're approaching the evil coconuts, and everything sounded good till I said that.
Till the coconut pirates.
Yeah, coconut pirates.
Which, by the way, if you're one of the people that plants coconuts in Elise's front yard, we're going to call you the coconut pirates.
Ooh, that's a great name. Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
But yeah, so they fire their arrows so that they can swing on over into their boat. And Maui goes and he like uproots like 12 of them. And the whole time, like she's pulling on one arrow by herself. And then she finally gets it. It's the last one to come out. And then she's like, see what I did there? See that? And she's like all excited for herself. So it's like, we didn't have to glorify her so much that she was like, wow, she was way better than him. And she was invincible. Like, you suck. And she still had to learn too. She didn't know how to sail. She didn't know a lot of things. Like she had a lot of growth to do. Yeah, because a lot of time, like if you're trying to make a strong woman character, a lot of times you can go too extreme to where it's like, I don't need anybody. But this movie kind of says, well, it's still nice to have people around. Everyone needs help. Right. Yeah. Maui would not have gotten there to return the heart if it weren't for her. But she did need him to, undo what he did. Which, by the way, and not to interrupt you, but if we're talking about characters, my only beef with this movie is that the one character that seems very important at the end is Tafiti, and I feel like we didn't get to know enough about her because it's kind of an underwhelming moment for me. Like, it's great that Moana and Maui get to learn something in that moment, but I wish there would have been more connection with her. I know she's supposed to be like this goddess character, and goddesses are kind of, they're kind of distant. So I get that, but I just feel like I wish we would have known more. So it could have been like a little better of a payoff at the end. And she also looks like Groot, by the way. 100% before she changes into her her greenery attire. Yeah, when she's the lava monster, like straight up Groot. And there's also that interesting thing of Moana being chosen, and then how like everybody in her life kind of says, no, that's weird, it's silly, you're not chosen, like that's dumb. And then towards the middle, like she's kind of like, oh yeah, you're right, like I'm not cut out for this, I can't do it. And I don't know, I find that really interesting too, because I feel like, again, when you're trying to make a character like very headstrong, that's just what motivates them the whole time, is just they're like, no, I'm gonna do it. But you kind of like get to see her have like her breakdown kind of, and have that moment of, maybe this isn't what I'm supposed to do. Elise, do you think it's time to rate this musical? I think it's time. I love this movie. I'd give it a good old-fashioned 8.5. What would you change? What you said about the ending? Yeah, I would change that. I love the music so much, and I mean, I don't want to overwhelm the movie with music, but I kind of wanted more music. Yeah. Because those scenes are just so good. Is there going to be a Moana 2? I actually was thinking about that last night, that what would Moana 2 be? And for some reason, I just pictured some awful spin-off based on the Coconut Pirates. Ooh, and just like they're going to be the new Minions. Yeah, exactly. I would not suck on that. No. I would not either. Nope. I think I would rate it a 9.5. I think that would be because I also felt like I wanted more songs. You have your thumb in the air. And I'm agreeing. Yeah, and
wholeheartedly and wholethumbedly.
More cowbell, more music. What can I say except you're welcome.
Well, do you want to wrap this up? Do you want to wrap
it up?
Well, guys, that's all we have to say about Moana. But listen up. Next week, we have an exciting one for you. And it's kind of one that most people haven't seen, but we're going to do it anyway because we love the music so much. And we couldn't wait until people were more familiar with it. We needed to do it now. So next week, we are doing Dear Evan Hansen.
Oh, are you?
So I'm super excited.
Guys, that's the first time I've heard this. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So next week, Dear Evan Hansen, it won the Tony for Best Musical last year, or for the 2016 cycle.
That's the year of deaths.
But Dear Evan Hansen is such a great musical. And the music, I mean, it's on Spotify. Check it out. But also, I mean, find some way to watch it online. It's just so funny, so good. And I'm really excited to talk about it. So that's next week. Be sure to tune in. And keep up with us, guys, on Instagram and on Twitter. Twitter, WRLM Podcast. Instagram, We Really Like Musicals. And yeah, I mean, we love hearing from you guys. We love the alternate titles you guys submit. It's super fantastic. It's SF, as the kids say. Disappointed in myself right now.
No, I thought that was good. Just took me a second.
So yeah, I think we're done this episode.
Well, guys, thanks for being here today. And I want to tell you that give all your families a big hug and a kiss from me to them. Tell them that I want them to be happy forever.
Because, I mean, it's Nerf or nothing. Am I right? Well, that has been it for We Really Like Musicals, and we have opinions about them, so we made this podcast to tell you our opinions about them, parentheses, the musicals. I'm James, and...
I'm Elise.
And we'll see you guys next time.
You're welcome.
Boat Snack.
Musicals, jazz